romantic. The wildlife around you, cinematic on your Fintastic cruise.
Hey, Bon Beanie, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fintastic Cruising. I am Matt.
And I'm Kimbra.
And today we are doing something a little bit different. For those of you who might be listening to this as a normal audio podcast and isn't aware, and it sounds a little echoey, it's because this is actually a video podcast. And at the time we're recording this, I don't even know if Podbean is going to let us post this as a video or if it'll just be the audio but anyway, it's going to be on our Fintastic Studios YouTube channel, not the Fintastic Cruising YouTube channel because we've kind of abandoned that, but it'll be on Fintastic Studios. So if you are just listening, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how interesting it's going to be without the visual element. So yeah.
Well, why are we doing it this way?
We are doing this because, one, we got really busy last week. We were doing a lot of reorganizing and shuffling of the apartment, which we're going to show you some of that tonight. There's going to be a lot of animals in the video tonight and in the podcast today. It's tonight. Look, it's Christmas Eve. This is also the other reason we're doing this is because, one, we were behind on the other one, but also this is going to be sort of our Christmas episode, a video podcast. We're going to try it out, see what happens, see what it's like. Let us know if you guys like it. Leave comments below on YouTube. Don't forget to, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, thumbs up, all that YouTube stuff. And also let us know over at the Fintastic Cruising community over on Facebook. And also, if you leave a review for this podcast on iTunes is super helpful anywhere else. So, yeah.
Any other business?
Other business is, first of all, we're going to say it now, we're going to say it later. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Festivus.
All of Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
Happy that.
I was telling people today, I was saying, have fun celebrating your pagan rituals masquerading as Christianity. Whatever you think, whatever you want, this is the time to, be close, even if it's virtually with family, and make those connections. And we want to wish our best to you and yours. In fact, let's have a little toast. We're drinking. This podcast is not sponsored by, but hey, if you're out there listening and you'd like to sponsor us, Papa's Pilar or Pillar, we don't know how to say it, rum. It is, it's kind of themed after Ernest Hemingway. This one is actually the Marquesa blend, which is basically, it's a dark rum that's aged, I believe, in a Scotch barrel.
Yeah, I think that's right. It
says it right here. Whoa, I can't read that. Can you read that?
It's not from where I am. Put it near
2019. So that was a better year than this one.
No, I can't read that.
Okay. Anyway, I think it's a Scotch. It's either Scotch or whiskey, which is kind of the same thing. I think it's Scotch. Anyway, the one that we got in the Keys originally, which we loved,
was sherry cask.
Yeah.
And it was like, this one's good, definitely. But the other one was better to me.
I will tell you.
But they're both really good.
I like this one better. Personally, I prefer this one. I love them both, but if you are a connoisseur of whiskey and Scotch, you're probably going to like this one better. If you just like a good rum with a nice sweet sort of alcohol, notes to it.
Yeah, but it's not too sweet. Like, it's not candy.
We should have read the back.
Oh, does it say?
Yeah, the Marquesa Keys are a wild group of mangrove islands where Hemingway learned the craft and lore of the local fishermen. Dined sumptuously and enjoyed rum and whiskey long into the night. So this plays homage to that, and it's finished in Kentucky straight whiskey barrels. So it's Kentucky whiskey. So it's not Scotch. It's not that fancy. Yeah. It's Kentucky whiskey barrels, and it's good.
It's good.
It's very good. So anyway, this is Coke Zero and rum. Cheers. Happy Christmas, everybody. That's the one we celebrate.
Yeah,
so.
that's
good stuff. Anyway, this is what we're going to do. So we didn't do the podcast because we were like major remodel of the apartment. Now you guys...
Rearrange, not remodel.
That's factually correct. Now, you guys, most of you, with very few exceptions, don't know what the apartment looked like before, but just let me tell you, we're making room for our lizard Luna, who's getting her new cage soon in January, end of January.
Yeah.
And it's big. It's like 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 3 feet tall.
Like big.
Yes. So we had to basically figure out that. And then we also upgraded our carpet python Zilly and moved the animals over where they're more viewable. And accidentally, in doing this, we've actually made a lot more space in our living space in our apartment.
How we didn't realize that this was the proper way to arrange our furniture to begin with.
I think we did. The problem is we put the TV in a weird place in front of like a kitchen bar, and we weren't sure about that at first.
But it's fine.
But it's fine. It actually works out quite nicely.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick the camera up. I've been doing a lot of this virtual stuff at work, so hopefully I've got a little bit better at holding the camera and not going crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
This isn't live, though. I feel like we're live, but we're not actually live. I'm going to try and figure out...
Are we going to start over there?
We can, but first I have to figure out how to switch the camera around because it's not giving me that option. Can you flip the camera around?
No.
Okay. So we'll be back in...
Apparently I took a photo of you.
We'll be back in just a moment. All right, and we're back. So apparently you can't turn the camera around while you're recording. You can when you're doing a live, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know. So the first thing we did is we made a little cricket area. Now right now we have this puzzle. That's another thing that distracted us. Let me just,
missing piece.
yes, if any of you have this puzzle and you have that piece, you'd like to sell it to us, let us know. Because we just opened this puzzle and it's from the Everglades when we went down to the Everglades last year, about a year ago. This is our new cricket station. So we were doing everything in what we call the command center, which you guys will see. But it was really getting cramped in that command center. So now...
Do you want to show the inside?
Sure, if it's not too much hassle. This is now our cricket crafting area. And we've got all of our cricket supplies. I'm sure you guys are all interested in this. Neatly organized in here.
The cricket. I'm going to put that in there.
Cricket itself. And then this room kind of has a little bit of a Caribbean theme. So we've got some of our reef books and, show them the cookbook that we got as a surprise.
Oh, so this is an awesome cookbook that we've talked about before.
On the Christmas episode.
Yes, on the gift
we mentioned
episode. This is a Christmas present from my mom.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy.
It's an awesome cookbook. I recommend it. Original flavor, Caribbean recipes from home.
And these are two Brits. I guess I don't know if they're originally from Jamaica or their family's from Jamaica. So, but I think they're in the UK. And normally you look at a cookbook and you're like, there's a few recipes in there. There's a lot of really good stuff in this book. So we kind of went over it when we did a podcast. But yeah, we looked through it and saw the recipes in more detail. And yum.
Yeah, so
yum,
get this book. We haven't, I guess, tried any of it, but man, it looks good. And look how thick it is. Like, look at all of those recipes. Oh, look
Lots
at that
of
one.
good
Did you see this one here? It's the one I'm real excited about. Stout stew.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Good.
Look at all of it.
All right, so then we're going to come over and we'll pan out. There's a futon here. This is actually where our lizard is going to live, right here. And it turns out that this futon is the exact same dimensions as if it was a solid box as the habitat that we just ordered, the cage that we just ordered for her. There's some of our little crates that we painted last year, and our couch with our blankies. And over here we have Guinness,
who's drinking some water.
Guinness is our eastern rat snake, or some people call them a black rat snake. He's been my snake for a long time. I figure he's over 10 years old. And he's enjoying his water from his bright pink IKEA water bowl.
Because Caribbean feeling. And it was an appropriate color.
Now, the cool thing about Guinness is now that he is like right next to our couch here, he's been coming out more, or maybe we just never noticed how often he came out. And he sits there with his head out of his box, or right now he's exploring, and it's cool. It's like we're getting to enjoy him a little bit more. It's part of the family. Down below Guinness is an accident that happened, which is this. We created this little nook for Reno.
Who's watching Guinness?
Yes, that's what Reno does. So Reno likes little nooks and crannies, so he's got a nook and cranny there for himself to hang out in. Now, the other thing that we did is we increased the size of Zilly, who is our carpet python from Australia. We increased the size of her habitat. Now, it went from something that was 12 inches by, 18 inches tall by 12 inches. So it was a fairly small habitat. She is now in this, which is 3 feet by 3 feet by 18 inches, or roughly that. And yeah, so I'm going to open this up so you guys can see her better. We put some live plants in there. We painstakingly made these perches because she is an arboreal snake, and then she doesn't use them. She uses the same little piece of manzanita or grapevine or whatever this branch is that she had in her old habitat. That's where she hangs out. We'll see. There she is. A pretty girl.
Aww. She's just chilling.
So that's Zilly the carpet python.
Here, I'll close it up.
Come back here. Yeah, so that was a lot of the stuff we were doing was getting this room sorted out and organized and everything. And then we did a little bit of organization in the command center, which is where we're going to go next. But I'm going to go ahead and snap my fingers, and then we will be there. So 1, 2, 3. Oh,
We're back.
welcome back. So here we are. We're in the command center. This is where the magic usually happens. You see our microphones back there. We got our computer set up with our 15,000 monitors. We don't need a heater in Florida, but there are a couple weeks when it gets cold enough to turn one on. You don't need it in this room because there's a lot of heat being put off by all this technology in this room, which is good for Luna, the lizard, right? So we organized in here a little bit. I'm just going to give you a really brief tour because I know you're probably not too worried about that. But so we replaced a shelf, which was very small. Actually, I'll show you. It was this little shelf here. It's hard to film from this angle. We moved that across there and then put all of most of our art supplies on there. There's still some that aren't. Wow, it's hard to get this angle thing right. Sorry about that. Right there. So we got all kinds of art supplies. I've got my crocodile there, as well as my Australia map. That was a gift. There we go. And other random things. This is my art desk. If you're a patron and you get postcards,
That's where it happens.
this is where, wow, this is really...
Is it bad?
It's bad. My camera work is bad from this. It's like trying to work in a mirror. This is where it all happens, right here. So there we go. Now, if you're a Harry Potter fan, this is also the Harry Potter room. We've got all these pops up here. By we, I mean Kimber, really. But I enjoy them too. And the books over here.
They're floating because it's magic.
That's right. Yes, that's it. Exactly. So, so that's what we got going on in here. So let me go ahead and get this set down here for a second.
Are you going to show off Reno at all before we kick him out?
We can do that. Let me, I'm going to go ahead and stop this, turn the camera around again, and then we'll be back in just a second. Okay, there's Reno. The reason we're showing him off is because he's going to have to leave in a moment because he can't be out when we get our lizard friend out over there because he's just a little too interested in her.
All right, you want to show off with a trick?
Oh.
Here, back up. Back up. Will you...
Yes.
Oh,
there
you're
we
just
go.
going to do things? How about bang, bang, bang? Bang.
That's like his worst trick. Why would you?
Bang, bang. Bang. There we go.
Good boy.
Now give me 10. Give me 10. Yeah. And there's Reno.
That's Reno. Okay, so there's Reno's tricks. Did you give him a treat?
No, that was Pound It. His treats are in the other room.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So there's Reno. So we're gonna kick him out of the room now. Sorry, Reno. And then we're gonna get out the lizard. Sorry, Reno.
Go on.
Oh, there he goes. All right. All right. I'm gonna let Kimbra get the lizard out here. Now the lizard needs a basking site of about 115 to 120, and then she sleeps under here. We'll see if we can watch her wake up.
Hey, baby girl.
She's a late sleeper. She sleeps till usually like afternoon. Here she comes.
Yep. She's about to poke her head out. Luna.
You probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
I know.
Now she is a blue Tagu, Argentine blue Tagu. There she is.
There she is. Hi, baby.
And we've got some dinner for her. Some ground turkey. So don't worry if you thought we were going to feed her like a mouse or something. We're not going to do that. Ground turkey is what she eats most of the time with some special vitamin powder. Get this over here so we're ready for it.
Good girl.
And we're working with her every day so that she sees she's a little spastic when she first comes out, so that she's used to us, and she's so she's nice and comfortable. She's pretty good actually. Where'd you put her food?
It's over here.
Now these are her little meatballs. Let's see. She's hungry.
I know, but I'm not holding her right.
Well, this is just this is just ground turkey with some veggies in it. She actually is an omnivore, so she likes to eat. She likes to eat a lot of different things. And when they're young like this, though, they eat mostly meat. They like the meat better. And then as they get older, they will eat more fruits and a little bit of vegetables as well. So when they're kids, they don't want to eat their vegetables. See if she's going to go for any more.
Oh,
There
yeah.
she goes. Now, this could be our cruise creature for this episode.
Oh, yeah.
The Argentine Tagu is from, as the name would suggest, they're from Argentina, but not just Argentina. They're actually from pretty much all over South America. You probably won't see one on a cruise. It's possible you could see one in a zoo or something like that if you're cruising to South America, maybe. They're pretty secretive in the wild. Unfortunately, they have become a pest invasive species here in Florida because they were probably released at some point. So it's important that if you have a pet, you don't release that into the wild. But it turns out, I don't know why anyone would want to release one of these into the wild, because they are sweethearts. She's going to get about, since she's a female and she's the blue phase Tagu, that means she's going to get whiter and whiter. She gets older and a little bit of blue sheen maybe. The males get more of the blue sheen, but she's probably going to get about 3 feet. The males can get 4+ feet in length. So we got a girl because we wanted her to stay a little bit smaller.
Mostly because of space.
Yeah, because we just don't have a lot of space. Plus, she's adorable.
She is hungry tonight.
Yes.
And thank you for getting that all over my hand. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
She is hungry tonight. She's going to eat all of that.
I know she is. She's gonna... I can't do this. She's gonna bite me. No, she's not. Well, maybe she is.
It's easy to mistake turkey for hand, so make sure that she doesn't do that. You want some more, Luna?
Did I freak you out? I'm sorry.
She might be done.
She might be done. She ate almost 3 full meatballs.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's why she's growing so fast. She's already grown quite a bit since we got her. We've only had her for what, like a month or so? Maybe a month and a half?
We got her on the 14th of November. So we've had her for...
A little over a month.
Yeah.
She's shed her skin twice, which is how reptiles grow. And yeah, she's growing exponentially. Nope, she's not done. And this is why.
Oh, good. Thank you. You're going to slip off the back, baby girl.
You've got those shiny pants on. So that's Luna, our black and white Argentine.
Or blue.
Blue. Black and white's the normal color face. Argentine Tagu. You want some more?
No, she's going to go for more. Nope, she's wiping her face.
She's done.
That's what she does. She wipes her face on my pants when she's done.
All right. Well, okay, we're going to put her back into her little habitat, and then we'll be right back. 1, 2, tongue flick.
She's made for this.
She is. She's good on camera. Oh, you're back again. Oh. Why is it every time they come back I'm drinking?
Reno just stepped on the tripod.
That was not because you're drunk. That was the dog moving the stuff with the thing. So anyway, Luna is back. She's basking. I'll do a quick basking on her little basking thing, cooking her food. That's what we say. She's got to cook that turkey now, see? I'm enjoying this drink with my coaster from Australia.
I've got a coaster from Australia too.
How many of you have a platypus coaster?
I have a...
Dave and Sue, thank you.
Oh, look what I have. I have a kookaburra.
Does it live in the old oak tree?
Yep. Look at it.
That's cool. That's cool. Speaking of cool things that we've gotten, since this is a Christmas episode, we can talk about gifts, I guess.
Oh.
Obviously, we got each other, well, we sort of got, we didn't really get each other kayaks this year, Tammy.
Right.
Thank you, though. Her mom ended up getting us those kayaks. And then
Yes.
My mom is helping us, and we're getting Luna that new habitat. That's our Christmas. But we did get some cool gifts from some of our patrons.
We did.
You want to show those to people?
Sure.
There were some
Yes.
cool signs.
Yes.
You guys, if you listen to the podcast, you have heard us talk about Andrew and Mallory and Andrew, as the case may be, and they have a company, and it's called Design Your Tap, which is really cool. If you need a custom tap for your beer, your ale, your cider, whatever you're brewing, just to have hanging on the wall. They do an outstanding job. Really cool stuff. All kinds of, like, some of them are 3-dimensional. It's really cool. So they actually also make other things too, like coasters and signs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So lo and behold, we placed a little order with them, and we got what we ordered, which we can't talk about because they're presents for certain people that haven't all gotten them yet because the mail is weird right now. But we got some bonus stuff in there. So show them what we got.
So we got this, which is a really cool, it's a metal sign.
That's not this.
Yeah.
It's metal. It's cool. It's metal.
Yeah. So it's the
really cool.
dive flag version of our logo.
We haven't hung these up yet because we got to get like sticky
Yeah.
things or something. What did you call it?
What did I call it?
The sticky stuff.
Oh, like command strips.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this sign, which is the Fintastic Studios logo.
Right. This one's
This is a
like
plastic, kind of almost like a license plate.
Yeah, but it's like
different.
a wall sign.
Yeah.
We can hang this one because it's got nail holes.
We could, yeah. So this one's really cool. This one's a plastic one.
And the thing that's great about these is like the printing quality is really good. Like really good. The colors are perfect. It's just really impressive. Really, thank you so much, Andrew and Mallory, for these gifts. They're really cool and great stuff.
Yeah, and then the next one it's another metal sign. It's a big circle with the Caribbean scuba diver. We've got shirts like this that Matt designed. So we got that on a sign, which is super cool.
Yeah. Of course, Mallory and Andrew, big scuba divers.
Yes.
So this is actually the same metal, but it's got a white back, so you can get on the white back or the silverback, not the gorilla, but the actual metal. And this sign just looks so cool, printed on that shiny metal.
I can't wait to put these on the wall.
I know. Really neat.
That's so cool. And then is another round metal, and it's the Fintastic Cruising logo again, with like a different kind of gradient.
And it looks super, well, this is one that we did for something else, and then they used it for the sign, which is really cool. So yeah, we did like a gradient background, but it looks so cool with this shiny silver back.
Yeah. It's so cool. Oh, very nice. Again, that's Design Your Tap.
Yes.
And we got these cool stickers that I've got to put on my bottle when I remember to take it to work.
So check them out. Check them out. Go to their website and give them a hit. Look at their products. Maybe there's something you need. Maybe there's something you want. And
designyourtap.com.
tell them we sent you.
That's right.
But seriously, yeah. So
not sponsored, but totally worth it. Kind of sponsored.
Well, yeah, I mean, not really, not
Yeah.
officially sponsored,
Nah.
but they're good. But they're good friends. So
That's right.
So yeah, so that is all that we had to say about that. And then I don't know. Let's talk about cruising a little bit because this is a cruising podcast.
Oh, that's
after all,
right.
so
Maybe one day we'll do that again.
yeah, vaccines are coming around, and you know, it's a good sign. Hopefully things will start to look better. I know they're not looking great right now. They're getting worse and worse, actually. Hopefully we'll hit that peak, and then it'll start to come back down rapidly once these get out there. I know we have a cruise booked in September, and
It's currently
right now
kind of up in the
it's
air
in
if it's going to
limbo.
happen the way it's supposed to happen.
at least it's in limbo as far as whether it's going to be an 8-night cruise. But it's
Yeah.
really, everything's in limbo. Nobody knows for sure when cruising is going to start again. I hope, I would have said with confidence a year ago, or less than a year ago, 6 months ago, I would have said with confidence, surely September of 2021, we will be cruising again. I can no longer say that with confidence. But I do think that there are good odds that will be the case.
We're making strides.
Especially if the vaccines
Yeah.
do what they seem like they're doing. So,
If you hear a noise in the background, that's Reno chewing on his bone that he chose to do right now.
or me on my ice. Yep. So, what else we got? Anything else? We didn't plan this out very well.
No, we didn't.
Look, really, we just wanted to make this. We thought it'd be fun to show you guys the animals and a little bit of our crazy life in this apartment and how we've tried to organize it. It's not done yet. The organization process continues. And but most importantly, we just wanted to come in person, face to face. If you're listening to this in audio, you're going to have to go and watch it. And just wish you guys
Face to ear.
face to ear, yes, a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you might celebrate. And if you don't celebrate any of them, then just goodwill and good wishes to you and yours.
And thank you for your support and always listening to us or watching us, whatever you do, or both and all.
Yes, it is very appreciated. And we've been doing this now for, what episode are we on? 78? This is like 78, I think.
We started in August of 2019, so
hopefully we'll be able to continue on for years
yeah.
to come. Once cruising starts up again, it's going to be a lot easier to come up with topics, but we are trying to hold out, and we've gotten some great suggestions from some topics in the upcoming future from other people, especially certain patrons. So
yes.
All right.
Are we ready to wrap it up?
I guess so.
With a bow on top and put it under the tree?
Yeah. You're going to sing a Christmas carol?
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
No. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, right. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a fantastic New Year.
Waha! And on that note, it's time to head for the horizon. And until next time, seize the day.
Have a fantastic week, everybody. Reno. Reno.